Okay, folks. The previous clip, I I was trying to show you how to do this to set up the project property correctly on your machine when you input from GitHub. The what I noticed was because I was using the machine, the environment, I created the original repository to show you the process. As a result of that, you actually did not see the errors. In other words, the error where your local environment does not match uh, the the repository project you pulled from GitHub. So I'm going to use a Linux machine right now to to try to show you what will actually what look like. Okay, because the two example I show you, it actually does not show you the errors. I had to just explain that. Now I want to show you visually. I want to show you how what it will look like. Okay, if you get the error. So again, this is the Eclipse. It's the same thing. It's the Windows version. I do an import. I do an import, and then from the Git and do a clone. The same thing, right? I'm only gonna do this Windows. I'm sorry, week 7 because the 8 is the same thing. So you pull from the master branch. I needed to replace this. So just a second, let's get through this. So start it from here, and then this is the workspace, right? So I am. I launched. By the way, I launched this in the works in a directory called workspace. Okay, so not in the JIT. This is on my Linux machine. I have a different workspace. So now I need to pick is the existing Eclipse because you want to pick out of here. Okay, see this? The repository already have the Eclipse project property defined already. So we do this. And obviously this is where we want to go, right? Workspace 17. You finish that up. Now here's what you're gonna see. You see this? The little red cross here. This tells you you have imported. However, your property of this project, what you imported, does not match with your machine, your environment here. Okay, so that's what you need to reset. Remember, I said you need to click this, click on the right button, highlight the project, click the right button, go to the property, right? So you come to here, you need to set the interpreters. And this is where you want to set the interpreter, okay? And for this exercise, I deliberately create a different setting so at least you can see it. So I'll show you, okay? So you will set a property based on what the what the I have defined. So in your case, because the window project environment we set before, it actually has already defined it. So most likely you actually will see that in the list already. Now I'll show you. Okay, so what I was saying was, uh, in your case, okay, in your case, because the environment you set up already, most likely you should just come over here, pick Python. Okay, most likely you should just pick Python. I did this step is you will not need to do. I only did this because I was trying to create an environment. It will air it out. That's why I have a different Python setting. Okay, so basically, once you set it correctly, this the red cross will be gone, and that's what you see. Now it all works. The error is gone, right? And then the next step is to make sure this little Django green icon menu item shows up. If it does not, then you would come PyDev here and set it. Okay. In this case, it is there. So if I just you don't need to do this, but if you come to here, you do not see that green Django button icon menu. You come to PyDev, do a set as Django project. Okay. Now if you come back, you see it, it's there, right? Once you set this, next thing you need to do, and the next actually also is the last thing, you do a run configuration. From run configuration, look at this is the you have it's a PyDev Django project. From here, select this, double click it, and then you enter a new configuration name for this particular one. So I call week 7, right? Again, it's the same thing I said in previous clip. You set a project name to it. Main module is manage.py, right? And the argument is run server. Okay, and then you apply it. Right? And then once you apply it to it, you can run it. Okay, now you see that it's all correct, and we come over here. We'll just exit. That's what you see. Okay. All right. So now I show you how the objective really for this particular little clip is to show if it's not correct, what will look like. There will be a little red cross here, and then what you do is come over here, you set the property. Okay, and sometimes the Django property will not show because your environment does not have Django installed for whatever reasons. Then what you do is come over here, PyDev, and there should be a menu item called set as Django Django project. So you select that, and this will show up. Okay, all right, and then after that, the last step is come to the run, create a run configuration. Okay, thank you for watching.